Hello and welcome back to Well Played, presented by The Skim. I'm Caroline Hendershot.
And I'm Blake Morgan. We're very caffeinated in this joint right now.
A little too much.
Exhibit A and B.
A, B.
Anyway, we have a stacked episode today.
Yeah, we do.
We got to cover Pookie Bowl.
Pookie Bowl.
AKA Joe Burrow and Josh
Pookies.
Allen. The Pookies face-off. Me asking Caroline a lot of elementary but also necessary questions around this college football playoff situation. Notre Dame, yes. And an interview with one of the top 10 women's tennis players, Amanda Anisimova.
Our BFF.
Our literal BFF.
We actually
DMing.
became best friends.
We are DMing.
Yeah.
And also we're going to LA today, but I kind of like want to keep that a secret as to why.
Blacked out, yeah. Yeah.
Just know we're going to LA. If you follow us on Instagram, which you should be already, you're going to find out why.
in the scram?
Instagram.
Oh, you said in the scram, but okay.
If you follow me on Instagram, you'll find out why.
Okay, and then make sure you check out our full-length video of this and every episode on YouTube. Just search for Well Played by The Skim on YouTube, or if you prefer to listen, make sure you hit that follow button on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
That was really impressive.
Thank you so much.
If you needed to put that down to like 0.5 speed, I wouldn't blame you.
I could go even faster.
It's okay.
I could go even faster.
No one's asking for that, but okay. Want to play the field?
Yeah, let's play the field.
We begin playing the field with the Marty Supreme Los Angeles premiere.
That was so formal of you.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, to me...
We begin playing the field.
Well, Timmy and Kylie, not so formally, matched each other, and they looked like basketballs.
Okay, am I allowed to say this? But like, that was kind of like prison jumpsuit orange.
I don't know if you're allowed to say that, but you already said it. It's been said.
It was giving like orange is the new black, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I like that comparison.
Thank you.
Because they were in monochrome orange fits.
Okay, but I will say it was also designed by Chrome Hearts. Call me uncultured. I've never seen the appeal with Chrome Hearts.
What?
That's the brand.
I've heard of this. Somebody I know's dad works there.
Oh,
but I can't remember who. It's like deep in the recesses of my brain.
You'll remember in 2 hours.
I'm gonna wake up on the plane next to you and be like, it was him, and name his name.
No, Chrome Hearts. All these athletes wear it. I literally had to Google it. I felt like such a boomer a couple years ago, and then I started seeing more of it. And then like once you see it, you can't really stop. But I just don't really get it.
I don't think it's for us to get. I think it's for the fashionistas.
That's fair. Okay, but also you can't tell me that you weren't looking at Kylie and you were like King Kylie era. Like this was
Kylie.
She's coming back
just
full
because
circle.
of the crosses.
No, it was something about like her hair being straight and like the makeup. Something about it was giving King Kylie, and I was like, oh my God, we are so back.
Well, you'd be remiss also to not mention the ping pong shaped bag.
Oh, that Mr. Chalamet was wearing.
Yeah.
I did love his merch.
Do we think he put anything in there?
Fuck no.
Not even a phone.
I would love if he did, but I don't think he did.
We needed that moment on the red carpet.
Yeah,
Where was
what's in
that
your
clip
bag
from last night?
What's in your bag?
What's in your bag?
Those used to be so popular.
And with a bag like that, how could you miss that?
How could you not? These are the investigative reporting journalism questions that we need asked and answered.
Just saying, like if they invited the Well Played co-hosts,
you would know. You would know what was in the bag. That's all we're gonna say there.
Yeah, but anyway, so the Marty Supreme movie, yes, it's about ping pong, la-di-da. More importantly, they have these jackets that we are coveting.
I need one.
A24. If you're not in my DMs today at 3 p.m., you're gonna see what kind of raffle I have.
We're gonna throw
because Kris Jenner has one. Tom Brady has one.
I mean, okay.
Misty Copeland has one. Even ballerina.
Okay, love that for her.
Kid Cudi.
I do love Kid
Timothy
Cudi.
Chalamet's mom had to beg him to send her one. She was like, please send me the Marty Supreme jacket. I need it. Like she double texted him.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, because my mom would also do the same. But, you know, they're like very reminiscent of like starter jackets, like OG starter jackets. Do you know what a starter jacket is?
No.
The brand Starter.
Oh, no.
And they used to make these like windbreakery, very like retro looking now, but like very on theme back in the day. Like 80s,
They're kind of vintage
90s.
looking.
Yeah. Like windbreakers and then also bombers. And like they look so much like that. And I freaking love them.
They're really cute. I would actually wear it.
No, me too.
Yeah. I love a promotional merch you can actually wear.
So anyways,
we're waiting.
Send them.
DM's open. Next.
We'll tell you our size.
So I need to issue a formal apology because last week we were like, Braxton Berrios can't be at Dancing with the Stars because he has to play football.
Yeah.
Turns out they're broken up. They were right. And I'm so sorry to the fans who said they're broken up. And there were allegations months ago, actually. I was on Reddit.
Here's the thing. I'm actually not sorry yet, just because...
You still stand by, like, he could not have.
No, correct. Like, I do think that our take was correct of, like, they couldn't go there just la-di-da.
With the info we had.
With the info at hand. And sorry that we don't assume, because you know what that does? It makes an ass out of you and me. That's what my mother has always told me. But what I will say is I have a little bit of beef with just kind of the reaction to this, because so neither of them have come out and like confirmed it. And Alix went back to Miami to go to some Art Basel parties, which like never really saw the allure of Art Basel, but looks like really good parties. But so she went back to Miami, whatever. Then she was filming TikToks in quote unquote his house. And so people were like, oh, they're not broken up. This is not like true. First of all, we all saw this. Do we forget? Lest we forget, she moved into that house with him. Like all of her stuff was there. And then she was gone in LA for months. Like of course she came back. I think that these are just two mature adults that had a mutual breakup. And like, that's why they're not like dishing the tea on anything. I think they're genuinely sad. Like I think they really loved each other. The distance that happens with Dancing with the Stars, and then when you have a boyfriend who is a full-time professional athlete, very demanding like parts of their careers. Her career is crazy. Like I feel like she's on a plane every other day.
Yes.
I think they were genuinely sad about the breakup, and it was just like distance that brought them apart. Granted, something scalding could come out about this, but I really don't think
I
that
want us to be proven wrong. I know she is so busy.
I also think like we've gotten so used to like people sitting down and being like, story time on my breakup, here's 15 parts, and like the like sit down interviews where it's like the tell-alls, and it's like not every breakup is like that. No, and like also respect the privacy.
Yeah, and also, I mean, to be fair, she is like 24 years old.
She's 24 years old. She's so young.
If you were expecting this sit down, get ready with me with the breakup story, I don't really know if we're going to get it.
And I'm she'll address it. I think she'll be like, we broke up. On.
You know, she has so much life ahead of her. She is so booked and busy and blessed. You know what I mean? Like,
I am so intrigued of who she's going to date next. Not that that matters.
I don't know. I don't think she's going to date for a while.
I don't think she's gonna like hop right back.
Zero evidence.
I don't think she's gonna hop right back into the dating pool, but I do think the next person that she dates is gonna be like, maybe like surprise us, you know, like a big, maybe like an actor.
I could see that.
I could see it.
Okay, last thing I saw this TikTok about this girl talking about how Dancing with the Stars is like a public image sanitizer. Like people go on just to sanitize their image.
Interesting.
Or just to like rebrand, basically like
rebrand.
It's like a, yes. And but if you think about it.
Almost I think it's an accidental rebrand
no,
sometimes.
It's not.
No. Sometimes. Not for everyone.
Negative?
Like, no. Like positive. Like I think
the
version of Alix that we saw entering Dancing with the Stars versus the version of Alix that we see leaving Dancing with the Stars, two different people and not on purpose. Like she just grew a lot.
Well, this is what they said. Sorry. I need to just say this really quick. Think about it. It's a competition show, right?
Yeah.
And the person in the TikTok was like, you watch these people have to work hard for something. People who like we don't really, it's usually like C-listers, I feel like, who make it on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, except for this year.
Right. And so it's like you watch them work for something. When like someone like Alix Earle, like a lot of people, and I'm not saying this is what I believe, but since she is like an influencer, people have assumptions about how she like makes her money. It's like all she does is stand in front of a camera and do dances, whatever. So it's like you have to watch their journey to actually like achieve something. And it's like that makes them redeemable in our eyes.
Totally.
Which is like why when you watch it, it's like, oh, obviously you're gonna come out with like most people having a positive reinterpretation of them, no matter like who they were when they come.
I don't think she had like a bad connotation though going
I don't think people like, I don't think she's as beloved as people think.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Maybe like amongst young people, but I could see like older.
Sorry, people. I'm young and lovable.
You're young and gorgeous and so smart.
God.
Yeah. But I thought that was really interesting.
That is, okay, I understand that aspect of it, of like doing that on purpose, but I genuinely believe like Alix, when she entered Dancing with the Stars, versus who she is now that she came out of it. I think she learned a lot about herself. I think she really fell in love with like this competition and like competing and, you know, showcasing how she's coachable and how she can learn all these difficult things and like kind of prove people wrong. And I just think she grew up a lot in like the last 2 months.
Prove people wrong.
But I don't think she was doing it like purposefully. I don't think she was going on Dancing with the Stars.
I think her team knew that she was doing it purposely. She just didn't know.
I disagree.
I'm like my third eye is open.
Let's agree to disagree. I love being naive.
I got my tin hat on.
We do have to also mention that there was a fake DM going around with like Jackson Dart allegedly sliding into her DMs and
I fell for
answering. No, she posted on TikTok being like, I don't know where this like Photoshop DM is coming from, but that never happened.
She's also like, it's been 12 hours, guys. Like, give me a break.
Yeah, also just like, can we stop with the fake photos? I already have beef with AI. I don't need to have beef with real humans too. So yeah, I think that's really all I've got to say about that.
And that's fine. I'm
sad for both of them because I did. Like, I wouldn't say like I know Braxton, but he was on the Jets. Like I've done events with him. I've interviewed him a bunch. Like he was a lovely human being.
Okay.
And from everything I hear about Alix, she too is a lovely human being. I just think they're both very like nice humans, and I think it was a mutual breakup, and that makes me sad because I love love.
Period.
Yeah. Okay.
No more Dancing with the Stars. We're
moving on
next year.
Moving on.
Okay, I do need to talk about the gay hockey show I've been watching.
Okay, this is your turn to like go on
Evangelize.
Because I have no idea of anything about this. Have not watched it, have not yada yada. So please.
Well, I thought you were going to watch it with Scott.
I was, but I got busy last night. So I will maybe do that when I get back from LA.
Well, if you don't know what gay hockey show I'm talking about, I need to stop saying it like that. It is like actually a really good show. Episode 3, I was like, wow, this is good television, actually. It was like touching. You know what I mean? It's not just, so basically, it's called Heated Rivalry, and it's based on this book by Rachel Reed, hockey smut author.
Was this the book that got the hockey league up in arms?
No, I don't think so. That was a different one.
Okay.
This one I hadn't heard about yet.
Okay.
And it is about, these 2 hockey players in the Star fictional league, Shane Hollander and Ilya Rozanov. Yeah. And so it's like this Russian guy who has, family members who are trying to like get his money. And there's this like really nice vibes? Canadian boy. What?
KGB vibes?
Like low-key, yeah. Like, okay. And his dad has like dementia.
Oh.
Some memory problem. Yeah. And then his mom is dead.
Oh.
There's always got to be a dead parent, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I don't know why TV decides to do this, but always got to be that way. And then Shane Hollander, perfect life. Like his parents are so invested in his career.
Okay.
His mom is like, he's half Asian. So his mom's like, you got to be a good representation.
Oh, love that.
In the hockey league, because, hockey's a very white sport.
Yeah.
Facts. And so he's got a lot of pressure, helicopter parents. And so it's like interesting just like seeing the way that they differ. And the media tries to put them together because, like against each other.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? Because they're both rookies. There's this quote unquote scary Russian intimidating guy, and then there's the softy Canadian.
But they love each other.
They love each other so much.
Locked in.
Yeah. Okay. And they like, it's crazy because they do these time jumps literally. It's so fast. They're like one scene they're in like Montreal 2014, and the next it's like Boston 2017. And I'm like, why are we jumping around?
I'm not good at that with shows.
But it's like it's a slow burn because they're not always together. They're on different teams, and so they're like hooking up. Very rated R hookups, by the way.
Oh, I love that.
Like just like when they happen to cross paths with each other.
There's nothing better than when you are watching like a movie or a TV show on a plane and you don't realize the sex scene is coming, and all of a sudden 2 people are fully banging on your device, and there's like a grandpa next to you, and then like a dad across the aisle, and you're like, ah!
Just turn it off.
And then the grandpa's giving like side eyes. He's looking at your screen.
Not allowed to download this for the plane tonight.
I'm going to.
Unless you're sitting window seat, because I'm not going to get weird looks just because your ass is watching this. Because they're so rated R, it's like very, like softcore. It's softcore porn.
Okay.
However, it does like explore, the reality of being a gay athlete. It's honestly, I've never seen a show like this before, so it's like very eye-opening.
Okay.
And the 3rd episode is not about them at all, but it is about another gay hockey player that they both know, but they don't know is gay. And how he's like struggling, like he wants to be out and like live his free life, but he's like, I have to wait until hockey's over. It's so sad, honestly.
It's gonna make me sad.
It is sad. It was very affectionate.
So excited to watch this. What is it on?
It's on HBO.
Okay.
So if you haven't watched it yet, please watch. And if you want to get the book, sorry, you can't. It's sold out on Amazon. Apparently, the entire New York Public Library system, all the books are rented out.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah. I kind of want to read it.
Oh, fuck. Me too.
Anyway.
God damn. Okay, that is tea.
Okay.
Good job explaining.
Thank you.
That was a really good lowdown. Okay, now I'm also going to put you on the spot. Haiku time.
Okay. Ready?
Okay.
This one is like truly abstract haiku.
Abstract.
I don't want girl gang. Give me the good vibes bunny. JK, I'd still lose because the Eagles had the good vibes bunny and they still lost.
What's the girl gang though?
Chiefs, Lena Dunham, Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift.
Wow.
We'll get into it.
Blake, you're so creative.
That was like pretty artistic of me.
You're such a creative.
Very little to do with football.
I'm obsessed with you.
I'm a creative.
You are creative.
Okay, but can we start with Pookie Bowl real quick?
Let's start with Pookie Bowl.
Okay, so Pookie Bowl was that one time when Joe Burrow and Josh Allen came together for some good old-fashioned snowy football. That's how you described it to me.
No, it really was like
was
quintessential
like
December football. It was like snowy, looked fucking freezing. I was like, thank God I'm not on that sideline. That looks miserable. But it was like, you know, the snow's coming down, Christmas. Wow, that was gorge. And the Bills were losing the whole time. It was like, oh my God, are they gonna be able to come back?
Will they? Won't they?
Joey B, he's got the Etsy witches wrapped around his finger. Like, it was really, and they also just played very well. Like, the game itself was so entertaining. It was quality football. It was entertaining to watch. Josh Allen had a 40-yard touchdown run. It was fucking banana lands. I'm like, God, what can't this man do?
Well, you know, quality football, I heard, is what happens when you put two Pookies together.
That's why they called it the Pookie Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't messing around. But yeah, so the Bills did end up beating the Bagels 39-34. Unfortunately, Joey B, who was leading 28-18 in the fourth quarter, he threw for 2 interceptions in Le Fourth.
Did you see this picture?
I did see this picture. And you know what? Like, it tracks me. Show the camera.
I'm trying.
Your arm, yeah. It tracks to me of them, like, vibing with each other on a personal level. I feel like they're similar. Like, I feel like they're very kind of
softer
kindred spirits. But yeah, they were hanging out after the game in the, like, that. Essentially, it's like the Bills tunnel.
It was after?
I think it was after.
Aren't there like buses and they're like,
yeah, but like,
come on, Joe, let's go. We gotta go.
Buddies, you know?
They look like the kids outside my mall who like smoke cigarettes. That's like, that was what that was giving me. But they're not doing that. I know they're not doing that.
Good-hearted boy version, you know? And they were like chit-chatting pregame. So like, you know, I do think they're like very good friends. I don't know, very good friends. Sorry, that was an assumption. Don't assume, Caroline. Makes an ass out of you and me. I think they are, they give me the same vibe. And so it would make sense to me if they were very good
friendly
friends.
Vibes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me about the injuries because I feel like we're on injury watch right now.
We are.
And it's not good.
Zach Ertz just, oh my God, he's a tight end on the Cardinals. His leg got demolished. It was really not pretty. Viking safety Jay Ward came in low, hit him kind of like right below, maybe right above the knee, and essentially his leg bent the wrong way. It was not pretty. His team later came out and confirmed that he did tear his ACL. However, I heard that if his foot was planted, because he was jumping up for a ball, if his foot was planted, it would have been a lot worse. So it's kind of best case scenario for the scenario.
Shit.
I know. Unfortunate for the Commanders. Next up, Indiana Jones, a.k.a. Daniel Jones, really fucking sad, suffered a non-contact injury, tore his fucking Achilles, because goddamn, if there was a year to tear your Achilles, it's been in the last 2 years. Because I swear to God, I had never heard of someone tearing their Achilles, and now everyone and their brother is tearing their Achilles.
I think in the NBA too.
Yes, totally. It's like athletes in general. So like doctors, what's up with that? Can you let us know?
Yeah.
Like,
go to the lab or something.
Is it just like the evolution? We're not meant to have Achilles? I don't know. But it's not great. So he is out of office for the rest of the season.
That's sad.
Which is really sad because the Colts, like, I'm really sad because it's like, they peaked, and now all of a sudden it's like they're coming a little bit on the down. Like Sauce Gardner got injured. Now Daniel Jones got injured. However, breaking news, Phillip Rivers.
Who's he?
Yeah, let me tell you. He is a 44-year-old man.
Wait, yes.
He retired in 2021. He officially retired, like signed a day contract with the Chargers over the summer to like retire a Charger because he spent most of his NFL season there. He has 10 children.
What?
His oldest child has a child. He's a grandpapa.
What?
Grandpapa is coming to play back in the NFL.
At 44?
Uh-huh. He's the oldest player in the NFL. He is the second
Rodgers,
grandpapa to play in the NFL. Brett Favre was a grandpapa when he... way back when.
What about, didn't like Joe Flacco get dismissed from the Bengals?
No, he's still there, but he's still there. Present, but he is just not playing anymore because Joey B's back.
Oh, okay. I saw like a dramatic Instagram story he put up that I thought he was like gone.
No, I
was like, they should just call him up.
Everything's fine. No, but you can't anymore because the trade deadline has passed.
Girl, you're so right.
I know. I hate when that happens. Hate when the trade deadline passes. But anyways. Yeah, so really sad for the Colts. I am hoping that Grandpapa Rivers just kind of like picks up and is able to get them into the playoffs. I just
Grandpa.
want them to get over the hump and get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, this whole season can't go to waste.
No.
Not that it would be a waste, Sorry, don't come for me.
It was a good effort so far. Okay, other odds and ends we obviously need to talk about.
Yes.
So the Chiefs kind of shit the bed against Braxton Berrios.
Yeah.
And not only did they S the B, they did it in front of the girl gang, which,
I know.
as I referred to in my haiku, Selena Gomez, Lena Dunham, Taylor Swift, and apparently Leonardo DiCaprio.
So random,
All in
Leo.
Travis
But then I
Kelce's
was like,
suite.
oh, he did go on New Heights. So, like, maybe he was just, like, guest of Trav, He wasn't part of the girl gang. But, like, definitely wanted to be. We all know.
Yeah, he wants
we
in
all
there.
know, Leo.
They're too old for him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, don't turn 25. I love that meme. I love that meme. So, is it impossible for the Chiefs to make the playoffs? No. Okay. Is it going to be really fucking hard? Yeah.
You just read my mind.
Yeah,
that was
it
my
is.
question.
It is. It's not pretty. They're currently 10th in the AFC. Right. Okay. So if the playoffs were tomorrow, would not make it.
Okay.
Okay. But if they want to get into the playoffs, they need to get into one of the wild card positions.
That's their only way right now.
Correct, Mundo. Because wild card teams, again, for those who don't know, 3 non-division winners. So the winner of every division gets an automatic qualification.
They're kind of just like the runner-ups.
Kind of. Okay. They're non-division winners with the best records in each conference. They get the remaining spots. But then it also goes down to okay, if they have a tied record, then it's strength of schedule. And it goes okay, did you 2 teams play head-to-head? So that's where a lot of the complications come from, because the Texans, the Bills, and the Jaguars all hold the head-to-head tie over them. So they can't tie with any of those teams. They have to beat them all outright.
And they're not going to do that. There's no way, right?
Stop it. So assuming that those 3 teams all make the playoffs and they're vying for one of a spot below them, okay, let's say that, the Chiefs have to win their remaining 4 games, be 10-7, and they have to beat the Chargers and the Broncos at home, and then essentially not fuck up the Titans and the Raiders on the road, which shouldn't be hard, but never say never. And the Chargers have to finish 10-7 or worse. They would have to lose to the Chiefs and have to lose to the Broncos. And there's some other factors too with the Colts, the Dolphins, and the Ravens, but I'm not even going to get into that and complicate it for you. But essentially, they have to win outright.
And other people have to lose.
Yeah. But no. If they win outright, they have a really good chance of, I think they will make the playoffs.
Okay.
Because then that will mean they have beaten the Chargers. So,
guys, you know that meme
I'm telling you, it's literal. It's math on math on math.
It's the meme of that woman where she has the mathematical equations. That's me right now.
Yes.
But okay, they have to win out.
Yeah, they have to win out. Just essentially say, Travi, you got to win, babe. All you do is win,
lock
win.
in.
So if the playoffs were to happen tomorrow, a little standings preview. The AFC, this is what the teams who would go to the playoffs. The Broncos, they get a bye because they're in first place. Patriots, Jaguars, Steelers, Chargers, Bills, Texans. Those are the teams in the AFC. NFC, the Rams, they get a bye because they're in first place. Packers, Eagles, Buccaneers, Seahawks, 49ers, Bears. No Lions.
This would devastate week 1 Blake.
No Chiefs. It's a weird playoff day. But again, the playoffs are not happening tomorrow, so you don't have to worry about that.
Right.
There's still 4 more
Just
games.
theoretically.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah. It's just
for that, at least, guys. We're not done yet. Not done yet.
Yeah, hold
Please,
your horses there,
please,
cowboy.
because before we move into our interview with Amanda, I did have to ask you about the college football Notre Dame situation, and I'm gonna ask you to try and tell me just the straight facts first before you give your Caroline sprinkle that I think you're so talented at giving.
You're so sweet.
Because I do have some questions. But
you're complicated. You're complimenting me before I pop off. Okay, so the college football playoffs, for those who don't know, I wrote this down so that we can all learn together. It's a 12-team tournament featuring the top teams, including the 5 highest-ranked conference champions and 7 at-large teams. So again, you win your conference, automatic bid in, okay? The 7 at-large teams selected by a committee with the top 4 seeds getting first-round byes and playing home games on campus, followed by quarterfinals, semifinals, rotating at major bowl sites, okay? Then a neutral site championship game, all based on a selection committee's rankings, considering the wins of the season, strength of schedule, and head-to-head results. Fuck the committee. Respectfully. I just can't handle college football right now because it is just an absolute dumpster fire. Someone poured gasoline and said, let's throw a match on it, see what happens. When has that ever worked out well? Literally when.
I'm like, why is there a committee deciding
There's
things?
always been a committee. And
like,
it's
why?
I don't know. I'm like, hello, the NFL is a blueprint for you.
No, truly.
Follow the blueprint.
It would probably make it easier for everybody who would eventually transition into that system anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, too much sense. But it's because they weren't ever pros and now they are treating them like pros. It's a whole fucking shit show. So anyways, the biggest problem, why people are freaking out, is that Notre Dame was left out of the playoffs. They're 10-2. And instead, Miami was put in over them. Now, Notre Dame was ranked above Miami all season long, like in the AP polls. But the committee basically said their head-to-head matchup in week 1, where Miami beat Notre Dame, took precedent and was the tiebreaker.
This is what I mean. I'm like,
but like if you were ranked above them all season long, then like why does that one rule get to then like circumvent that? And then also it's like you're trying to... Then it was a whole thing too, like Alabama's in there, but then they got the brakes beat off them like last game. So it's just like they're bending the rules to make it work for like the reasoning that decision, you know? So it's like, it's really frustrating.
That's why I'm so confused. I'm like, I just feel like couldn't you just slip some guy a 50? Be like, hey,
probably.
Let's get Miami in there.
But now Notre Dame said, fuck you and your mother. They said they're refusing to go to a bowl game because they're saying we don't want ESPN or the committee to profit off our brand because that's probably going to be the most watched bowl game. So F you, we're opting out. So now a bunch of teams are like, ooh, I like that. And they're opting out too.
Which like I also didn't realize you could just opt out of a game.
I don't think that has ever been the norm.
Okay.
Because like usually like it's good for your brand to play in the bowl games. Yeah. Now we're like making shit up as we go in college football.
Okay. So when I was thinking about this, I was trying to understand it in a way that was like a little bit pop culture-y to like, and tell me if this is a reach. But the way that I was thinking about it was like holiday season, right? Think back to 2004. Regina George and the Plastics. They're about to perform.
Of course.
At the holiday dance.
Okay.
You know, talent show. And what happens seconds before they get on stage? Do you remember?
The CD player is broken.
No. Oh. Regina says to Gretchen, move to my right side. I want Katie on my left.
Oh, right.
And she's like, I'm always on your left side. And she's like, well, Katie's taller than you, and we're the two tallest, so get out of the way. And she's like, what? And she's like, now you're getting on my nerves. Move. So it's like Gretchen, there for a long time, reliable, you know what I mean, like sturdy.
Was ranked higher. All season long. She might have lost in a head-to-head with Katie Heron.
Probably like once, of course.
Like
they're always...
when Katie Heron first popped out on the scene.
Yeah. But then Katie all of a sudden comes out of nowhere. Doesn't really have a lot of standing.
Yeah. Okay. I will say, yes, but like more so in the sense that like Gretchen has always been her right-hand man.
Right.
And Katie has always been... Sorry, like Katie, yeah. I was going to say Caddy.
Caddy.
They always say that in the movie. Katie has always been beneath her, right? Like all season long. And then now she gets pushed up above her and Gretchen is thrown for a loop.
In like a really important moment.
And respectively, Gretchen is upset.
Yeah.
You know what? I really fuck with that comparison.
I mean, I can always rely on Mean Girls.
I mean, it's
sociological study.
It's the center of the universe. Yeah. The limit does not exist. Yeah, I like that. And you know what? I do think it is, as annoying as Notre Dame is for refusing to be in a conference, like that is my biggest gripe with them forever. But you know what? Teach their own. It works for them.
That's not the part of my hand though, right?
Yeah. They are good, and it just sucks that they're not in it. Because like the college landscape is just a shit show and it needs a complete overhaul and someone needs to burn it to the ground so that we can build it back up.
I'm really excited for when that happens.
Yeah, me too.
So after all that, we are so excited to announce that we are having Amanda Anisimova join us in the studio. Obviously, I'm in a different outfit. She's in a different outfit.
You bet.
The tea is that we recorded this last week, but we had a really good time with her. And just in case you didn't know, Amanda is currently ranked number 4 in the WTA singles rankings as she played some of the best tennis of her career, I would say.
Yes, she did. She was in town to play the first ever Racket at the Rock tennis match alongside Carlos Alcaraz, Frances Tiafoe, and Aryna Sabalenka. And she made a quick pit stop for us because we're best friends. We chatted all things about mental health, learning to trust herself, and more. So without further ado, here's our interview with Amanda. Okay, welcome, Amanda. I was talking to Blake about this off camera earlier. What do you think are your top 5 Christmas songs, or just like holiday songs in general?
Okay, so
It's really hard for me to narrow it down to 5.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm not really like a Christmas music type of person. So if someone like puts it on,
you'll enjoy.
Then I'll like jam out to it a little bit and like get into the holiday season. But I'm also from Miami. So I don't feel like that it's that festive when I'm in Miami. But when I'm around other people in Miami, they try to like, because they come from other places, right? Where it's like colder.
Right.
And then they play Christmas music. But if I had to try and name one song, like I don't think I know one name.
Mistletoe, Justin Bieber.
Okay, that's okay.
You're like, not what comes to mind normally.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Yeah.
That's like the
classic.
originals.
Yep.
But yeah,
is there like
maybe
a
I should start
Christmas
doing that.
music or movie that you are like, this is it every
This is the
year?
one.
I mean, I guess Elf.
Yeah, that's a classic.
But I'm more like that type of girl that will buy like the Christmas scented candles and like something like that, like decor. But
more
yeah,
about the
I think
vibe.
just the fact that I'm from Miami, it doesn't really get that Christmassy. It's like literally Christmas Eve and then Christmas, and then it's like,
and then
it's
alternate universe, you still grew up in New Jersey. You got the 4 seasons, so winter felt like Christmas time. But that's in another life.
Yeah, that was another life for sure.
Another life for sure. Okay, let's get into our more tennis-centric questions. But okay, so let's talk about when you were 15. You just casual went pro. You were ranked number 2 in the world in the junior world rankings. So for me, like thinking about going pro at 15 and just all that pressure that comes with a very individualistic based sport, how did you even realize that there was pressure? Like, did you internalize it and then even realize that was going on? How did you deal with it from so young?
Yeah, I would say it was pretty stressful at the time because I was so young, and also I knew like how high the stakes were of becoming professional, and just the chances of it are so slim, and I knew how much like hard work I was going to put into it, and I was willing to do that, but also like not everyone makes it, and it's just so difficult to break through. And I kind of like saw the challenger life and playing 25Ks and trying to like get your ranking up, and I saw how difficult that is. So I would think about that a lot, and about like how is my transition going to be, because I had like a great junior career, and I really enjoyed it, and it was also very social, and like I had a great experience. So I was like, okay, this might be very different. So I just didn't know what to expect. But yeah, I think once I started to play those tournaments, I did really well, and that transition actually was quite easy for me, thankfully. But yeah, I think there was definitely, that sense of pressure, but also I had such a great team and support system around me. And I was in school. I mean, I'm still in school, so it's not like I only had one option. Like I always had like a plan B and a plan C if tennis weren't to work out.
Yeah. Do you feel like it made you grow up a lot faster?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Like I would say tennis has kind of shaped the person I am today. Definitely has made me so much more mentally tough than, I don't know, if I were to just go to college. And there's like nothing wrong with that. I think it just matures you and ages you so much faster. And I hear people say like, oh, you're like, I feel like you're 30 or 40 years old. And sometimes it's like in a bad way. Like I'm kind of like, oh, I'd rather like stay in and not do anything. But yeah, I would say that tennis has just taught me so many things about how to handle certain situations, and just like the pressure you feel is just such a high stress environment, and I love it. Like I kind of thrive off of that.
Love that.
So I think it suits me very well.
Do you kind of remember a moment when you felt the flip switch, excuse me.
Flip switch.
You know what I mean?
Same thing.
Yeah. Where you were like, one day it was more like fun and games, and the next day you're like, oh shit, like this is actually really serious? Or did it always like have that undercurrent?
I don't think I felt such a dramatic switch, just because I had such a great like normal life outside of tennis. So it's not like I was taken from one thing into the next and like there was nothing else. I always like had my friends at home, and it was kind of hard when my friends moved away to college and I was going pro. So that was definitely like weird, and I definitely felt like a bit sad about that. But I still had that like external world in life, so it wasn't like this black and white type of thing. But it was definitely very different, I would say. Like the Pro Tour is obviously the complete opposite of juniors.
Totally. Yeah. And I feel like it's just everyone like really locks in when you're.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a little intimidating, I'm sure.
Yeah. No, for sure. And I'd say it definitely took me a very long time to like kind of grow into the person I am and just kind of like come out of my shell. I feel like in the juniors, I was just like so much more comfortable and everything was social. And I think when I came onto the tour, I was a bit more timid.
I always think about that too. Like in my own life, I feel like there was a time where I like just didn't think about the ramifications of everything. And you were just very present. You were just feeling, you know, like a kid. And then at some point that changes. And I don't ever think that there was a moment where I thought that. But it's just, it's crazy how all of a sudden you're like, wow, I used to just prance around, not care, and now everything you like feel it differently. But let's talk about just this past year because you've had quite the year. The journey to the finals in the US Open and Wimbledon. What was that like for you of just going to these two different majors, going to the finals in both of them and that entire experience?
Oh my gosh, it was honestly surreal. Like it was such an incredible experience, and I'd say they were actually very different, the two. Like Wimbledon and US Open felt like quite the opposite for me. For Wimbledon, I was just like shocked. I made it to the final and I just felt like I was like living the dream, and also having my family there and like my friends and family, like everyone is there, and that doesn't happen often. So it definitely like gives it a different tone for sure. And yeah, it was just like so special. And then no matter what happened in the final, like I was still able to celebrate with everyone around me. And then US Open, I think I like drew a lot of confidence from Wimbledon, and I was like playing very well throughout the year. So, you know, I had confidence, but I think that just gave me like an extra boost. And then in US Open, I was like, okay, like we're locking in, and like every match I was like had not pressure, but I had like this certain expectation, but it was like a healthy
from yourself
way. Yeah, it's not like I was telling myself you have to win or like I'm supposed to win. It wasn't like that, but I had like the expectation of like, okay, like you can do this and you're capable of making it far, which in comparison to Wimbledon, I just kept thinking about the previous year, how I had lost in the qualifying round, and now I was seeded a year later. So I thought that was like already a win in itself.
Okay.
And then making the final was like, whoa. So then US Open was kind of like, okay, like we can do this.
Did you always have that mentality around like just looking in the moment, being like, okay, I'm really proud that I already made it this far? Like you compared Wimbledon 1 year to the year prior, because for those of you who don't know, in May 2023, Amanda announced you were taking a break for your mental health because you were feeling really burnt out. So like going back even a year prior to that, what was the groundwork you were laying to get to that point of being like, okay, I can just be proud of what I've already accomplished, and then the confidence boost you got from that going into the US Open? What was the groundwork?
Well, I'd say that part is actually very difficult, and I have to work a lot on that just because I can't speak for everybody, but just for myself, like being such a perfectionist. And I think it's important in a sport to be, you know, always really hard on yourself. But I think in tennis specifically, like it always feels like it's never enough. Like you lose in the final, but you still lost. Like it's great, but I was almost there. So it's really hard to like manage that and kind of like look at the glass half full. And I'd say I have struggled with that a lot, but I think I've gotten a lot better about it. And I think just bouncing back at the US Open from Wimbledon and being able to be like, okay, like I made it that far, and like kind of take all the positives. But then at US Open, I was just like pretty bummed for a few days, but then I was able to kind of like have a new perspective and be like, okay, like I did really well. But in the first or second day after the final, I was like really disappointed. So it's really hard to like see how far you've come and just look at your results if you don't win all the way or if you do well in a tournament, to be like completely satisfied, because I feel like you're not if you don't end up winning the tournament. But I think that's still an ongoing thing that I'm truly working on, and yeah, it's important.
What do you think gave you the confidence to be like, I need a break, and taking this break is okay? Like, how did you give yourself that permission? Because I feel like you were just saying you're such a perfectionist. I feel like so many people can relate to that, and me included, because especially when you're a perfectionist, you almost are like, well, a break is a sign of weakness, or like, you know, you have those as much as mental health has gotten stronger and like more progressive and people have accepted a little bit more, it's almost like the devil on your shoulder is telling you sometimes, oh, but like,
well, just push through it, right?
Yeah, totally.
I think that we all kind of have that, like, well, I think if you just get through this, or just like push yourself harder. And I think we all have that like inner critic inside of us, despite, you know, there's so many topics about mental health and that it's important. And I love that, but I think there's always going to be a little bit of stuff we need to work through. But yeah, I think I faced that for a really long time. So it took me like 8 months to make that decision. And it was tricky because I was in such a good place. Like my ranking was still pretty good and like I was healthy and there was nothing really like wrong for me to take a break, which the standard is if you're like injured, you take a break, right? Like nobody really ever takes a break for mental health. But it's just as important as your physical health. And I was like, okay, we've reached a point where I'm not going to be able to push through this, and I really just need to take care of myself and take this break for me. And I honestly had this gut feeling like this is going to actually help me. Like many people probably don't think that this is going to help me and it's kind of going to set me back farther, but I think if I were to keep playing, that would have set me back farther. And I'm just, I'm so thankful I had done that, because I think when I came back from that, that really helped me just be more myself.
Yeah.
Because prior to that, I always felt like I struggled to find like a sense of identity, and I like was trying to find that and just be completely myself. And then after that break, I was just kind of like, okay, well, everybody kind of knows a little bit about my story or, you know, my decisions or what I struggle with a little bit. And I think that just completely lifted a weight off of my shoulders and has helped me like blossom kind of into the person I am today.
That's so beautiful. Also, it just gives you the, like, you trust yourself. You know what I mean? You
trust that intuition.
Yeah, you made a decision, and then look at, I mean, this past year, you hit your career high singles ranking of number 4. Like,
I think
congratulations.
that's so important.
Yeah.
Like, to trust your gut, like, it never steers you wrong. And then if it goes wrong, then, like, you just learn your lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you kind of talked about rankings a bit there, but we were curious about, like, have you had to learn to separate your value as a person from your tennis ranking versus just like you, Amanda, as a person?
I'd say yes. It is a little ridiculous to kind of, I don't know, put your worth next to a ranking or, you know, how well you're doing.
Yeah, but your brain can be so mean sometimes.
And there's so much pressure in your sport because it is individual, like you said.
Yeah, that's true. And I think I'm just learning along the way. Like, if someone were to ask me, what does success mean to you? I would say the first thing is, well, how happy am I? Like, I think that's the real reality of, like, how I try to live is, like, okay, I think I define my success of how happy am I today? And then the next part is, okay, how am I doing in my career? And then I think always, like, your happiness and the level or state of which you're in will determine, like, how well you do. Especially when you're considering like long term. I mean, if short term you're not doing well and you're really trying in your career, I don't think it's going to be sustainable. And if you're passionate about something and truly like happy with what you're doing, then that'll take you far. I think most times.
Love that. Okay, so this is going to air after you've played in the Racket at the Rock. It's the first ever tennis tournament at the Prudential Center in New Jersey. How excited are you to play in front of, okay, we were literally talking about this. Like, you are technically from New Jersey, but you grew up in Miami.
Yeah.
But like, and Jersey people love to claim you, which, okay, sure, you were born here. But how excited are you to A, play in this tournament, and then B, also just play in front of like a crowd that's obsessed with you?
Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, I'm honestly so excited. Because most tournaments I go to, everyone is always saying they're from Jersey and like they're rooting for me. So I'm expecting like a big crowd. Like, everyone is always saying they're from Jersey.
Right?
So
You're like, show
a lot
up.
of people
Yeah.
show up and pull up to this. And hopefully they'll be cheering for me because, I mean, they claim me.
Hometown girl. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm honestly so excited. Like, I haven't been back since I was literally a baby, which is honestly crazy, but it's going to be so much fun. Like, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're excited to watch you. Okay, so we have some fun rapid fires for you.
I think we can do FMK.
Okay, yeah. You know,
I don't think we need to be so modest.
no, please. You know, the good old game of fuck, marry, kill.
Oh my God. Okay.
Should we do a date, marry, breakup?
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Please.
not.
We've sworn way too many times on this podcast to stop now. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of like majors edition with fuck, marry, kill. for the majors trophies. Like, which one? FMK. And you can say FMK if you're feeling shy.
Well, okay, so I guess I have to exclude one.
Yeah. One doesn't even make the list.
Right.
Woof.
God, that's crazy. Like, I never look at it that way. It's always like, which Grand Slam do I want to win?
Right.
Okay. So
Sorry, honey.
Put that aside.
Truly aesthetic of the trophy.
Yes. Or just aura.
Or aura of the trophy.
Yeah. I'd say marry the Australian Open one.
Okay. I'll take
This
that.
game is so funny.
They are all very similar cups.
The headline tomorrow is going to be like, Amanda Anisimova says she will marry trophy.
Honestly, probably.
Watch. Just watch.
Well, actually, I think it would make more sense to marry the Wimbledon one because it's like...
It's gorge.
Yeah.
And then I would probably fuck the Australian Open one.
Okay, I love that.
And then I'm going to leave U.S. Open aside because I love U.S. Open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, kill the Roland Garros one.
Perfect. Love it. See? We came to a conclusion.
Okay, ready? Now we're going to talk about FMK majors crowds.
Okay.
Like the atmosphere that you're playing in.
Okay, I'll definitely marry the U.S. Open one.
Yeah.
It's just unmatched.
Yeah.
I love playing
I
there.
feel like it's so rowdy when I've attended
I
as a
love
fan,
it.
obviously. Famously, have not played.
I've attended as a fan like maybe truly once, and it was so fun.
So fun.
I loved it.
And honey deuces, come on.
Oh my God, stop. I spilled an entire...
They make so much money from that.
I
So
thought
much.
for Honeydews, I was trying to be cute, do content, hee hee ha ha. I spilled the entire thing.
Oh my God.
And I had to buy another one. That was like the most...
But aren't they like really sweet?
Yeah, but I'm a sweet drank kind of
It's
gal.
not too sweet.
Like, just extra shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would say... I don't want to get like backlash. Like, what if a fan start booing
what
me?
if they're
like sunset?
Well, you know what? This could be a great campaign to, amp up their aura in the crowd.
true.
So it's like, okay, if we're killing this crowd, don't take it to heart. Just use that as motivation, you know?
To be better.
To be a little louder.
Okay. I'll leave Wimbledon out because of traditions, I'm
Yeah.
not going to say that they should be rowdier because they're just doing their thing.
Yes. Very proper.
I would say F the Roland Garros crowd. Not that, you guys are great.
Still love
and
you.
I actually haven't experienced any, like, problems. Like, I love playing there. But I've just seen how for some people, like, it gets pretty
Right.
difficult.
Right.
So I'd say maybe if they were, like, a little bit more neutral.
Yeah. Fair critique.
And then which one am I missing?
Australia.
Kill. No,
Yeah.
but I love all of them. I don't
know.
like this.
I know. Sorry. I know. It's like a tough when you have to kill
I
someone. It's not fun.
know.
Okay, what about
Actually
like the
love playing
food at majors? Could you FMK like the food,
Uh,
or do you because you are like so locked in? You have like a very things that
I
you like
eat
to.
literally the same thing every day.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I actually don't mind it. But definitely there's like a difference in quality. Like
Yeah.
US Open is great. Australian Open's great. I'd say like Wimbledon and Roland Garros are like Or maybe it's just because like it's a bit too foreign for me.
Yeah.
Or it's too different. But
I feel like if I were to like pop over to France, I'd be like, okay, I gotta lock in. But then I'd be like, I need literally every
the
croissant
croissant. Give me
in
the
this
damn
fucking
croissant. I know.
city. Yeah.
well, I'd be fine with like a croissant for lunch, but I just can't eat it. But they have it.
They're good.
They're there.
Yeah.
Okay, who is a player you never look forward to playing?
It's funny because, like, when you think about that, you're trying to, like, think of who's the hardest
Yeah.
to play. But I like to see that as a challenge at the same time.
course.
Right.
I'd say probably Arena.
Yeah.
Obviously. Like, I guess because she's number one.
Guess that makes sense.
She's probably the...
Wait, that's crazy. Crazy to say that.
Obviously, she's tough. But I do enjoy playing with her. Like, we have this good rivalry.
I love that.
Our matches are always, like, so great.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think we really push each other when we play each other. So it's always great. And then I'd say Iga as well. Like, her movement is so amazing. So I think it's always very difficult for me to play her.
Yeah.
But I feel like I learn with every time
Yeah.
I play them. And obviously, like, you're playing the best in the world. So
Def, the question was asked kind of like in a negative way, but it is all positive.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It, like,
No,
does
I
push
know.
you.
Like,
Yeah. And it only makes you better.
I'd say those two, I'm like blanking. I think those two push me the hardest probably.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, what about your current hyperfixation at the moment? What are we obsessed with?
I am someone who like listens to the same song like over and over again.
What's that one?
Right now I don't like really I have like a playlist.
Yeah.
There was one song that I was listening to. Oh my god, it's so ridiculous. Because I listen to sad music,
Yeah,
which
no.
is not good
Your
or
girl
healthy.
your girl loves
I'm trying
sad
to
music.
grow out of it.
Tell us. Reveal.
but it's this artist. I don't know if you know her, Jade Lamack.
I don't.
Oh, a singer-songwriter, though, sounds like.
Yeah, I think she is. And yeah, she has like this one song that's like sad. And I listened to it so much like a month ago. It was like actually ridiculous. And
Is she on your Spotify Wrapped? Or if you use Spotify?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was like 800 minutes. Like
Of like that one song.
that one song. Not like my whole year, which is like probably for most people, like literally one song. No, my Spotify Wrapped, it was 80,000 minutes.
Oh, wait,
Is that a lot?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
Mine is like 37,000.
Mine was 11.
What?
Oh my God.
You drive a car every day to work.
I listen to podcasts.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay, that makes sense though.
That's
That's
crazy.
impressive. What are you listening to? I guess like flights? I don't know.
Flights in
But
the car, at
warm
tennis,
up.
on my
Yeah,
speaker.
pregame. Yeah, totally.
Getting
That's-
ready. Like I love music. So
Yeah.
I'm, like,
Do you always get the
listening to
aux or
music.
no? Because you have sad music on all the time.
So when I'm like hyper fixated on a song and listening to the same song, I like put my headphones in so like everyone else can listen. Because I'm
You're
not
like,
gonna
fine.
play the same song over
You're like,
and
we're
over.
just repeating over here.
Yeah, like don't mind me. But yeah, it was so funny. The other night I was going to like a music event and I was getting ready and I always play music when I get ready. And I was like, maybe I should like not play music so it's like more exciting when I go out.
Yes. Yeah. You're like, give me something different.
Still like the little tweaks.
Yeah. Okay, what's one thing that someone who doesn't know enough about you should know, but like it's something that we can't Google about you?
I guess most people are still surprised when I say I'm still in school,
Yeah.
that I do online college. It's going at a very slow rate.
Hey, that's okay.
But we're still going.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
I still have a year left. So
What are you studying?
I have a business major,
Very cool.
Yeah, she does.
a minor in psychology.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, so I'm still doing that. I mean, it's so hard to like balance
Yeah.
how much training I do because I'm always so exhausted at the end of the day. So I just do like one class per semester. But I think that's like a fun fact. It's just like every time I say it, like, oh, I can't, like, I have to like study or something, that people are surprised.
You're
They're
like,
oh.
okay, scholar.
Okay, and what is one question you wish people would ask you?
Gosh, I don't know. What's one question you wish someone would ask you, like, for an example?
Huh.
These are like tough questions.
I know.
Girl.
It's like, give me a fun fact about yourself. I like always blank. I'm like, I don't know.
I literally, whenever someone's like, give me a fun fact about yourself, I'm like, I'm not fun. I'm sorry, I have nothing to provide. But like, I'm like, my mom was born at sea. And then they're like, what? And I'm like, okay,
True
see,
story.
it's not about me.
What
It's
does
just
that
about
even
my mom.
mean?
My mom was literally born on a boat. Like my grandma was coming back from Italy to
Oh my
like the US.
God.
And she just accidentally went into labor early.
And she had twins, and she didn't know
She didn't know. Is that crazy?
That's a
It could be a movie.
crazy story.
It could be. My mom's passport literally says like place of birth at sea. Her
That's
birth
nuts.
certificate has coordinates.
That's so cool.
Wait, that's funny.
That's actually
It's
so
nuts.
cool. You should get like that. You should get that framed.
It's literally every time we go through customs, she gets stopped. They're like, "Who is this? Like, this is obviously not a real
International Women
person."
in Mystery.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my God.
Yeah. So
Wait, so back to
I know. Another way to think about it is like, what do you wish you could talk more about? Like when you have to do these silly interviews, you're just like, God damn it! I wish they would just ask me about this for once.
I know. I would love to like do more interviews where we're just talking about like random things or like picking my brain kind of about like non-tennis things. Just because I like always get asked the same questions.
Oh, girl.
And I love like on YouTube just watching like interviews and podcasts and like they're like talking about different things all the time.
yeah.
Okay, well, what's like this? Like, would you do pop culture? Are you doing like fitness? You doing music? Because we can listen. This is not going to be the first time you're on Well Played, right? So
Yeah,
next time
you
come,
will be coming
I wanna
back.
Be prepared.
Okay. I got you.
I like that. I like that.
I don't know. We could talk about shows.
Okay.
Like TV shows.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
So-
a reality gal?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't think Dancing with the Stars does not. I actually tried to watch The Secret Lives of the Mormon Wives
She loves that
after
shit.
Dancing with the Stars just because she was on it.
Yeah.
But I was like, I thought it was like a bit underwhelming.
You
I don't
got- you
know.
gotta
Everyone,
wait. You
I have
gotta
to like
wait.
give it time.
Yeah.
It's also the first season.
I'm telling you, they're the least PR trained people I know. I'm obsessed with it.
That she knows.
They,
She knows them
I know
personally.
them personally, my good friends. No, literally, they will get in fights in the public. It's kind of like Housewives of
Yeah.
like Beverly
Like OG,
Hills or
you
like
know.
New York, but
Okay.
like OG where they were like, we don't give a fuck. We're just gonna let it rip in
Yeah.
public. I cannot eat that shit up fast enough. I watched the
Okay.
new season in like 2 days.
Oh my God.
I know everyone was like talking about it and raving about it, but I don't know. I just like didn't really get into it. I do love like
Yeah.
the Kardashians. That's the like one reality
Yeah.
show.
Great. Yes, always great.
I loved the last season of Dancing with the Stars.
Yep.
And I loved Alix, Earle, and
I
Val.
know.
the only reason I started it like super late. It was because like all the content she was posting was so good. I'm like, I think I need to watch this.
No, totally.
And the dances.
And she was great, honestly.
Dances.
She killed it.
So good. So good. And like
so good.
her outfits, her makeup, the dances. I'm like, oh my, I couldn't get enough of her either. I kind of wanted her to win, but I knew that Robert Irwin was going to win.
He had the story.
Yeah.
You know.
But her and Alix together were so cute.
And it was so cute.
But yeah, I love watching like dances and anything like with music incorporated into it. But then I watched like other shows like Severance. I finished, which I was a late bloomer to that.
Yes, me too.
I need a new season.
I know.
That one messes me up.
I yell at the television.
The last episode,
I know. When you like, oh God,
I was like really mean.
No, I know. That just leaving us on a cliff and being
my palms are sweating thinking about it.
I know.
Honestly, so like, you know what? When Severance season, whatever the hell we're on now, 4.
Yeah, 4, I think.
Comes out.
You're gonna come back
that chair.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're gonna debrief.
Once it's like finished,
sure.
and then we'll have a full debrief.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we all need that.
Yeah.
But that show was just like, it was so good.
Cinema.
It's so good. Yeah. Okay, that's a great one. I love that. I love
I love shows.
Perfect. Good answer. Okay, amazing. You are the best. So this will air after the tournament, so we are saying good luck to you now.
Good luck.
But by the time it airs, you will already have crushed it. So we appreciate you coming on ahead of it.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank you,
we can't wait
guys.
for your next visit on Well Placed.
This was so much fun.
Yay.
Thank you.
Time to sand it. Ready to sand it?
I'm ready to sand it.
Okay, partner. I need to shout out the Tampa Bay Bucks because honestly, that organization as a whole has, at least like the past, I want to say like at least 3 or 4 years that I have been really like seeing this wave from them. They've been so good at promoting like women in football. And so some of their players wore t-shirts that read "She is Football" to support the team's initiative to keep girls in sports. In addition to selling these t-shirts at their stadium, Bucks will also host their 2nd annual She is Football weekend around International Women's Day next year to champion their mission of developing 50,000 female leaders annually through the power of sport. In years past, I know they've had like a 5K run, like through this event, a 5K run. They had Erin Andrews and Carissa Thompson do a live podcast there. Like they just like really put a lot of thought and effort into this. And I really appreciate it because in some of my past experiences at like different places, it feels like a very much so like an afterthought, like oh fuck, we forgot that it's International Women's Day. Here, every woman we know, here's like a pen kind of vibe. So like they really plan and like put thought into this. And now like having the players back it, I'm gonna buy a t-shirt.
I want to I don't feel like I'm football, but I want to support the cause. And I support girls who want to be in football.
You support me, so therefore you support this.
She is football.
She is football.
She is football.
You and hello. You know ball. Like
a little.
No. You don't give yourself enough credit. Literally last year you could not name one quarterback, and now you can like
name
tell
almost all of them, except the teams that like
name every woman.
Name a woman.
No, but like you can name literally so many, and also you just understand the game at such a deeper knowledge. So
okay, fine.
Be quiet. She is football. We're going to buy t-shirts at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're going to buy t-shirts, and we're very
We might
excited.
have to go to the stadium to buy them.
We'll work on that.
We'll be there. We'll find our way to She is Football.
Yeah.
Because we are football.
I will just say, according to their site, 94% of women in executive positions have played youth sports, yet the dropout rate for girls in youth sports is double the rate of boys. It's not sponsored. We truly just love the mission. And also, I feel like sports is what gave me so much of my confidence because it's just like you discover so much about yourself. And yes, I am Big Ten Athlete of the Year, and all of the Brads and Chads could not be. And they still troll me from their basement
on Twitter
behind the screen. And guess what? I don't care because you weren't Big Ten Athlete of the Year, Brad.
You weren't.
Yeah. So that's all.
And you're ugly.
Yeah. Take that.
Okay, let's talk about AJ Brown getting hit on. Because I think,
everyone loves a compliment.
I was going to say, it's a funny thing too. I feel like I see this a lot on Reddit where I spend all of my time. Men seem to like, when they get a compliment from a woman, they never forget about it.
No,
like they will hold on. That will empower them throughout the year. Oh. And so I can only imagine that what happened next for AJ Brown is going to fuel him through the rest of the season.
I hope so.
Not that positive vibes, funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was at the grocery store paying for people's groceries to make up for his wide receiver diva tendencies, obviously. And as he was doing it, this woman, I will affectionately refer to her as an auntie because she was a little like probably middle-aged. She goes, "You're fine." And he's like, what? I can't hear you. And she like goes right up to his ear and she's like, I said you're fine. And all of a sudden he just starts like blushing and giggling. Beaming.
He's
like I've never seen him. And then he retells the story to his team because he's just like can't believe it. Fine. Yeah. And I'm like, we need to do that more.
Yeah, but like only the deserving ones.
Yes.
Yeah. Because can't pump those egos too much. Come on now. But yeah, no, I love that. It was just like cute. He was like giddy. Yeah. And it was like cute too because she was like an older woman and
Auntie.
she was like truly just like, you're fine.
Yeah. And that's the confidence you get. You just like don't care anymore. You're just like, if I think someone's fine, I'm gonna.
And you know what?
Fine.
I bet
They're
she
fine.
played youth sports.
You know what? You're so right.
Okay, next one. I did fuck up a little bit. I told you I was going to bring these in, and I forgot.
To your point, like, I haven't seen them on the shelves.
But we're going to go find them.
Maybe tonight, like, we can do a vlog.
Yeah, at the airport. We'll have so much time. Okay. But as the resident Reese's enthusiast of the group, don't give that fucking attitude to the camera.
She says Reese's, and it doesn't make any sense.
Shut up, okay?
Tell us how you say Reese's.
Really?
I mean Reese's.
How the turntables. Okay, anyways. So Angel Reese and Paige Beckers have an Oreo Reese's collab. So Angel Reese has been the face of Reese's since 2024. Paige partnered with Oreo earlier this year. And here we are with the collab of the century. So they went courtside at the Knicks Magic game at MSG, and they were both dressed in blue and orange for Oreos and Reese's, colors.
Or the Knicks,
or the Knicks. I'll say I love it. So the candy is chocolate, like milk chocolate on the bottom. I guess it's milk, right?
Yeah.
Because
it's just like I think it's just regular peanut butter, right?
Milk chocolate on the bottom, white chocolate on top, and then like the inside is the peanut butter Oreo mix.
So it's
a lot going on.
Yeah, and I really wish I could have shown you and did a little.
Sorry, I know I fucked up.
Maybe next week.
Yeah, next week.
Wait, so have you tried it?
I have because
How? Where'd you find them?
I swear someone brought it to me. Everyone at work knows that I fuck with Reese's.
Well, it is in your Instagram bio, isn't it?
I am.
Take it out.
No, it is. It will stay
Reese's
there forever.
shape enthusiast.
I don't even get me started. Shapes are better than the cups. I can name you the top 5 shapes. I can walk you through a whole experiment in a later date. But I think I'm not a fan of white chocolate, so I don't think I loved it. But I'd be intrigued to try the Oreo peanut butter inside of a shape.
Oh my God. That's like a lot. It's like I'm doing like
mental
3D
math
design right now, CAD. You know what that system is? It's like for architects in the fucking chat. Like,
no, I don't. I'm not an
I knew
architect.
engineers. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing that in my brain right now.
Brag.
I want to try it though. So we'll
we're gonna try it, and then if you're following us on our what did you say? Instagram?
Shut up.
Scram?
Instagram tonight.
If you're following us on Scram
tonight,
yeah,
we're gonna pay $10 for that overpriced Reese's.
You bet your ass.
Oreo melange, as we say in French. It means mix. Okay.
I love that.
Final Senate, because we never talk about F1 because those cars, they go real fast. It scares me.
Me too.
So, but what doesn't scare me is Lando Norris. I just learned about this man.
Tell me more.
He's a little sweetie boy.
Love
I think
a
he's a
little
softie. That's how fans, like people perceive him to be.
Okay.
And I think he gets a lot of hate for it, and he has a lot of younger fans.
Oh, please.
But he's just like very soft and whatever.
Don't be toxic.
I know. Anyway, so he raced in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix this weekend and
shit.
finished in 3rd place, but finishing in 3rd place was enough to get him the F1 World Champion title.
That feels wrong.
I know, but they do races over the season, so it like accumulates different.
Oh, it's like your point total.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I would be pissed though if I came in 3rd and then
I know,
was
like,
given
but I
the trophy.
won?
Yeah, I'd be like, it doesn't count.
Me did that?
I'd
Okay.
be toxic.
So he dethroned Max Verstappen, who I also have been seeing so much on my Instagram feed lately.
Me too.
I don't know why. I guess maybe a lot of races.
Probably.
That must be why.
Probably.
So he dethroned Max from his 4-year reign, and it was really cute. Like over his car radio after he won, he said to his team, "Thank you guys, you've made my dreams come true." Aww. And he's like not joking because when he was a kid, he was interviewed as a kid racer, as I wrote in the script, a kid racer. He was interviewed, and in the interview, he says, "Hopefully we can win a championship." And the interviewer then asked him, "Who will win the championship?" And little Lando Norris says, "Probably me, hopefully," because he's got an accent.
Oh, see you later.
Yeah, and he's so little and cute. And then fast forward to this past weekend, and he did it. He actually did it.
I want my kids to have an accent, but neither Scott or I have an accent.
You have to move.
Yeah.
That's the only solution. You have to move.
Sorry, guys. BRB got to go to London. That's really
so cute.
sweet.
Happy for Lando Norris. Sorry, Max. You've been dethroned.
Sorry, Maxie. But yeah, happy for Mr. Lando. That's so cute.
Yeah. Maybe we'll talk more about F1 in the future.
Yeah, would love to. Maybe come on our pod, Lando, and then you can tell us all about
we
F1.
still have yet to have a boy except for the fantasy football guy. But that was
Lando.
like, I think that was, were you?
It was PC. Pre-Caroline. Okay, what was your favorite of the week?
I think my favorite is AJ Brown getting hit on by an older woman.
Cute. I like that. Mine is the She's Football shirts.
Because she is football.
She is.
You heard it here first.
You are football.
We are football.
And you know what? We
are football. And that's all for Well Played this week. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks a bunches. We love you mucho. We'll be back next week for a last episode before La Christmas break or the holiday break.
And we have a really good guest next week. I mean, all of our guests are amazing, but a very exciting one next week. And we'll be in a different studio.
Yeah, so tune in.
The vibe's going to be a little different.
And we might be just like absolute Looney Tunes because it's our last time to yap at you guys before we say la vie for la year.
Did someone say like rosé recording? Like, should we do that?
What if we just like pretend we're drinking
Eggnog?
water? Oh, but like if we chugged eggnog, one of us
We're gonna
would
throw
puke.
up.
Yeah, one of us would for sure puke.
Yeah, Yak
Definitely
City,
you, not
population
me.
Blake. Yeah.
Just because like my sweet tooth is way
You're
bigger
drained.
than yours.
You're so drained.
Not in a good way. Okay, that's all for Well Played this week. Thanks for listening to Well Played.
The only podcast in the league of its own.
Love you, mean it. Bye.